Today we're going to finish this story, Westlandia, and then we're going to, and while we're reading, I want you listening for all the different descriptive words that the author used in this book. Uninterested in traditional sports, Wesley made up his own. These were designed for a single player and used many different parts of the plant. His spectators looked on with envy. Realizing that more players would offer him more scope, Wesley invented other games that would include his schoolmates. Games rich with strategy and complex scoring systems. He tried to be patient with the other players' blunders. So look, they have like walking sticks. August was unusually hot. Wesley built himself a platform and took to sleeping in the middle of Westlandia. He passed the evenings playing a flute he'd fashioned from a stalk or gazing up at the sky, renaming the constellations. So here he is in his bed, his hammock he made. He's playing his little flute. You could see his parents over here looking at him. His parents noted Wesley's improved morale. "It's the first time in years he's looked happy," said his mother. Wesley gave them a tour of Westlandia. "What do you call this plant?" asked his father. Not knowing its name, Wesley had begun calling it swist, from the sound of its leaves rustling in the breeze. In like manner, he named his new fabrics, games, and foods until he created an entire language. Mixing the plant's oil with soot, Wesley made a passable ink. As the finale to his summer project, he used the ink and his own 80-letter alphabet to record the history of his civilization's founding. In September, Wesley returned to school. So he even made up his own alphabet, his own language. Look at all the school kids, remember how they used to treat him? He had no shortage of friends. And then here's his language, the things that he wrote down. Okay, I want you to think about the different descriptive words that they used. I'm going to go back to page 14. Here he used descriptive color words: yellow, blushing to magenta. Blushing, meaning it's turning from yellow to magenta. The juicy purple center. Instead of just saying the center, he said the juicy purple center. He described it as tasting like peach, strawberry, pumpkin pie, and flavors that he knew no name for. Over here he said, instead of just saying that it smelled good, aromatic means that it like it has a fragrance, it smells. It said highly aromatic leaves. So then he said large tubers instead of just tubers. So he's using lots and lots of descriptive language. So what we're going to do next is you're going to create a list in your spiral of try to come up with at least 20 different descriptive words.